Hi guys. Hi, so I hope there will be few of you joining us in today. We're going to do some sculpted stiletto nails to Donna, and I will show you first of all how I do the nail prep, and then I will show you how I sculpt and how we're going to do the pinching. So we will wait a few minutes for everyone to join in. You can also press the share button so there will be more people seeing us. Anytime you've got any question, you can just write it, and Donna will help us and read it out, those questions, so I can answer for it. So I'm going to wait just a few seconds more. Till we get a little bit more people in. So I've got Donna watching it on the other computer, and she will be keeping an eye on the connection to make sure we've got a good view. She will also make sure that her hand is in the right position as well. Witam Magda. So yeah, we're getting quite a good number so far. So I think I can slowly start. So first, the most important thing, we have to use the Insta spray to sanitize our hands and the client's hands. So I think I can slowly start. So first, the most important thing, we have to... And then using the metal cuticle pusher, I'm going to start doing the prep. So as a first part of this video, I mainly want to show you how to do the cuticle work. And this is a pretty good example, because there is lots of cuticle work. When we're pushing the cuticles, you have to do kind of move in and out so you don't damage the matrix, which produce all the nail cells. So you have to be very gentle, but at the same time, you have to do it quite a, I wouldn't say strong push, but it has to do the job. But at the same time, you have to be very careful. I like using this filing machine. It's a Marathon Key 38. It's good because it's portable, and then that's my cuticle bit. So I'm setting it up on pretty low speed. You don't need a lot, say around 9, and then I can do the cuticle prep. You can see that we're just removing really a dead cells of the cuticles. And I really love it because that prolongs the lasting time of the extensions. Like you can see, I've got mine done June and they're still on. So there is lots of dry skin, you can see. That's what we're removing at this moment, is definitely a dry cuticle. We don't touch the aponicum, which is a living tissue. Sometimes I would do another cuticle work after we have finished the nails. I don't want to do over too much just before we start doing the extensions, because later on when you've got so much filing, when you've got so much filing to do, you don't want to hurt a person. So after I have done the cuticle prep, then using 180 grit on the natural plate, never stronger, I'm going to do a prep. So we have to just gently remove the shine from the nail plate. I'm shaping also the free edge. And then once I'm happy with it, I remove any dust. I've got a question, is the press, is it ceramic press? Yes, it is a ceramic press. I use sometimes a metal, sometimes ceramic ones, depends of the work I'm doing. So at this moment I'm dehydrating the nail plate. And I'm going to apply the sculpting form. I use the Nail Perfect forms, so I have to peel it, then place the sticker just behind it, open the wings, and prep the form in between my fingers. So this prepared form can go underneath of the finger. Make sure your model is nicely relaxed. That's it. Okay, so once you've got it sitting really nice, I can dehydrate the nail plate again. Because it's usually a time when we can touch it by the accident. And then use my primer. And I love the Universal Air Bond from the Nail Perfect because you don't have to cure it. I'm mainly working with the gels. And most of the bonding gels has to be cured before. This one doesn't, which is great. Because that saves me lots of time. And then this is going to be an encapsulated glitter, so I will show you how to make the glitter be encapsulated so it's not rough. And the first product we're going to use is an LED UV sculpting gel, transparent pink. I love these gels just because they cure so quick, but also the lasting time is really amazing. So once the primer is dry, we can pick up the scoop. And I'm going to massage it pretty strong into the nail plate. I find it this way the extensions last much better. So the first layer is to really nicely massage it into the nail plate. Then I pick up a bigger scoop and I'm building my skeleton of the nail. You can see I'm working from one side to another side, one side, another side, and I'm working down. Again, picking up a little bit more product. And doing the same. This isn't a nail which we would normally do it in a salon. It's just a little bit more. Okay, so that's the skeleton of the nail done. And now we have to flash cure it because later on we're going to use the pinching technique. So I'm putting inside the lamp. You have to make sure your model is very careful and doesn't touch the form, because if the form is touched, then the shape of the nail is going to change, and we really don't want that. So I'm going to give it a flash cure of around another 15 seconds, but to do that, because it's a foam, I'm going to take it out for a second. I'm going to take the bottom of the lamp off, and that's perfect now. Hi, Ellen. Okay, now I can take it out and check it. Would it be safe to pinch? You can hear the noise, so that's mean yes. And I'm using those pinching clamps. Some people say it's like a paper clip. It's not exactly a paper clip because you needed a clear one. especially for the gels. For the acrylics, it doesn't matter, but for the gels, you needed definitely the clear one. Now, you have to do eye contact with your model and ask her, is it sore? Not sore? Still not sore? Not sore? Not sore? Perfect. And we have to cure it. So I actually just show you from the side view as well. I have put this pinching clamp. Yep, and now we have to cure it, just to get a little bit nicer C-curve. The reason why I use the clear one is when we're working with the gel, you want the sidewalls to be fully cured, and if you don't use the clear one, the light can't get through. So using a metal ones or any other color is completely wrong for the gels. You can use them for acrylics, but not for the gels. Okay, that's the nail cured, so I can remove the pinching clamp. And now I'm going to build up a little bit of the apex and a structure, and then we can play with the glitters. So the glitter I'm going to use for this nail is going to be gold. With other type of gold. And I actually show you a trick which works perfectly for me, how to encapsulate that glitter so there is no rough bits. You will definitely need a little sponge. So there we are. I'm applying the gel nicely all over. And then a little bit more for the structure. Now I take my other brush, the messy one for the glitters. And what I'm going to do is, like, I apply the chunkier bits on the bottom. And then the more to the top we go, they go finer. I love these parts. Now you can see some part of the glitter are sticking out, and if we cure it, they are going to stick, which is not going to look nice. So what I do is I take a wee sponge and I dab it in. This way the glitter is going to be a bit smoother. And then we can cure it. So inside the lamp again. Perfect. I love this technique with the sponge, like for ombre fading as well. It looks so effective, and as I say, you don't have to worry then for the ruggy bits. This is going to be kind of a flash cure, and then we can just encapsulate the glitter with the clear gel. So I take the nail back and pick up the LED Crystal 1 gel from the Nail Perfect. Okay, it looks like my model didn't keep it nice, so I actually removed all the product. It's okay, she's just getting her nails done first time by me. We have to fix it. I think sometimes it's good some disasters are happening on the live videos, because then I can show you how to fix it. So let's start all over again. And a little sponge. Tap, tap, tap. So we don't have too many rough bits. Perfect. And now I'm going into the lamp with my model to make sure it is cured properly. No, it has to be just right there. It's okay. The thumbs are always the most difficult nails to do when it comes to the stilettos, just because of the position. You can't really put them this way, so they have to go straight, but then you've got form which is so long. We've got another 10 seconds of curing left, and then we can use this clear gel to encapsulate it. I will show you how I file the nail, because I think this is really important. Just before I apply it, check it. Yes, now when I watch it, it's cool.
It's getting scared.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. Things happening. So now I can encapsulate it with the clear gel. Nice and firm around the cuticle area. You don't want too much product. You want it to be really like flat at this place, and then you want to have a little bit more at the apex. So everything around the cuticle area is really nice and smooth. Just a very little product. And then we're picking up a really big scalp. So to build up the more of the structure. You can see I'm just dragging the gel down, and it's more into the middle. Can we see the side view? There we are. So it's more to the middle than on the side walls. You don't want too much product on your side walls, so it's just mainly right in the middle. And that's it. We can cure it. I'm going to do it with my model. Bruce White, I'm in charge of the toenails. After that, I will show you how I do use the bit to file the nail. And I love this one. It's a safety bit, which is really safe. I will show you even on my skin, like there is no risk of cutting the client if you use it correctly. We've got 8 seconds left of the curing. That's it. So now I'm going to take off the form, but check it first. Yeah, that's a good noise. So to pull the form, you have to go squish it and then pull it down, so you don't break the nail off. And now we need to shape it. I'm using the UV cleanser to remove the sticky layer. And I will do just like a side walls with my file first, just a little bit. And now I can take my drill. So again, that's a machine which I'm using. And we're going for a speed around 9. I love it, like, because even if you go on your skin, it doesn't make lots of harm. So I'm going to put my fan before we cover all in dust. This is just to remove the biggest bulk of the product, so we've got less to shape by hand. So it starts looking like a stiletto nail now. And now I'm just going to lightly buff it to do the design. So Lisa is asking me where my beads come from. They are from Nail Perfect. I actually got quite a few. I just love them. You can order it, just message me, and they are available via my Facebook page. It is $29.99 for a bead, but I do really love them. Now I have cleaned the nails. I can switch off the fan, and then using my micro styler number 40 brush, I'm going to do embossed gold design. You need the foil design gel for it. And I'm just going to do a few swirly bits. When painting with the gel, you have to make sure it's all nice and even and the same thickness. I want it to be more into the one side only. Okay, so that's just like a black foil design gel. We need to cure it. And for curing on this one, I'm going to use the UV lamp. So you can put your hand inside, but just fill it in. Like, just like that. No. It's going to this lamp and just perfect. So my model is curing. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare a little bit of the gold foil. I need to cut a small bit. And then clean it on the back with the blue scrub. To remove any derbies and dirt. The curing time for the Nail Perfect Foil Design Gel for a UV lamp is about 2 minutes. That usually gives me the best results, like to get those kind of gold liquid results. But you have to adjust the curing time yourself as well, because there is so many different lamps in the market, and that some are stronger, some are less strong. So it's always best to do kind of like a test before you do it on a client. I actually never done the test on this lamp because it's just a new one from the box. So yeah, let's play live. What is the chosen theme, madam? To be honest, I have no 100% chosen theme. I just always follow the feel, follow the ideas which come naturally, exactly. You know, you never know what you're going to do until you start doing it, and then you just play. You slap tiny bit of glitter on the one side, tiny bit on the other one, and then you see like, okay, we're missing something in here. So you just adjust it and then build it up your nail art gradually, rather than, yeah, I think it is more creative side. Okay, so that's it cured. Now my foil goes in between the fingers. It's a really important part. I hope it goes well on the live, otherwise I will burn myself out. So we have to go and press it. Yay, come out gold. My model is like, ah. Good.
Wow.
Now, this is a stiletto nail, and because I have to press it pretty hard, there is a risk of it to break off. So, no, it didn't. Now, I need to just dab in to get more of the liquid gold. So, sorry if you see my face now through. I have to make sure I cover it everywhere nice. Hey! So that's the gold embossed look, and that's how the foil looks on the back. I do really love this technique. It's like so easy. Once you get it, it's easy, but it looks so effective as well. And as my last step, I'm going to apply a top coat, but it will need to go on twice because we want the foil to last nice. So the top coat, and now all the glitter which we have encapsulated before is going to show off so nice. You can see it. The finished look. Okay, let's cure it. You can put all hand, just normal. Perfect. So that's us done for this demo. But I will be still doing a full set of those nails, and once we paint some of them black, we can go back and do another live video. I will post a message on Facebook like a few minutes before we start the next one, and then you could see a little bit more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later on. Bye!